guarantee you it'll look just as good. Because if it weren't that this was in the end of July and I'm just rushing to put stuff together and everything, it probably looks better. Yeah.
And I'm playing that same stupid song the whole time. But I don't care. It's hard. I mean, it's easy. Nothing.
Go ahead and just plug in. I just want to see that camera. Turn it on and plug it in. I just want to see and make sure. Yeah, that JVC. I think it was yellow. By the thumb grip. You got it? Is it on? No, I know. I'm just asking. Yeah, yeah. Is there anything? Can flip out that monitor and see if there's anything. All right, I'm coming now. Yeah, well, but I'm saying there's nothing on the monitor. Well, then there's nothing that's. Okay, I'm coming now.
You okay?
Yeah, still not getting anything from either camera.
Uh-oh. Well, holler up here if you need me to do something while you're down there.
The only thing, so the big thing is, I'll put it on over here. I'm going to turn on the volume.
Okay. And Andy's down there too if you need him to do anything.
Well, which one is that? No, it would be this one. So that should be pomp and circumstance.
Okay.
You know, I'm just gonna try it really quick. It might be double. I'm gonna turn down Ox for a second. And
Let me go out there and listen.
yeah, please. Okay.
Well, we could run it from that other. We could take the laptop into the other room.
Well, so what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to run them out of this. The only difference is that people watching the live stream won't see it. But, you know, that's the worst thing that happens today. And
Or if you give me the flash drive, I could put the music on the other laptop.
yeah, so this is a common circumstance. It says video, it's video playback in view 4. Is what it's
Okay. Hey, Cal, we got it. Just in case we need it.
Yeah, so honestly, he'll play that here in about 5 minutes. I'm gonna try and work some magic.
Okay, so 8:30.
Yeah, because that's when they're gonna start walking from there. I think they're let's play it. It's an altered version, so it's 11 minutes long, so that way it will only be twice.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. right. I've seen one camera angle, but on two monitors. Mm-hmm. Haha. No. All right. Call me if you need anything else. Okay, hold on. Hey, have her go ahead and start talking into the microphone, and I will find out which channel that is.
Okay, she is talking into it now.
She is? Hold on.
Yes. Okay.
Keep going.
Hey, Linda, go ahead and keep talking. I'm with Mike right now. Okay, she's talking.
Okay, hold on.
Okay. He said hold on just a second. Hey, do you want kids in sitting? Okay. So, take a chair for now. We might need to move you. Yes.
Is she still talking?
No, she's not. Do you want her?
Yeah, I need her to because I didn't hear anything. Did you?
Okay, go ahead and keep talking. No, I don't hear anything.
Okay, hold on.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, try again. Nothing.
Okay, when Kyle gets back up here, he knows what channel that is, and I know we heard some feedback earlier when we were playing it. So
Okay. Okay.
So we'll get it figured out.
Okay.
Bye.
Thank you.
Yeah, that camera's on now.
Okay.
I'm just supposed to watch for the kids when they come to the East Gate, but I have to start the music, but I haven't even seen it yet.
Who's down there that,
You need to call Alyssa again.
yeah.
Hey, Kyle's up here. You want to have Linda start talking?
Okay. Hey, Linda, would you mind to start talking again?
So, okay. Hey, Linda, tell her. So, Alyssa,
Wait, what?
so I'm going to have to do something during it. The only mic that's plugged in right now is the one on the main podium.
Okay, so you don't need to touch this mic.
Right. Well, what we'll do is I'll switch it later, but the only possible way was for me to have one mic at a time.
Okay, sounds good. Do you want us to touch this one over here?
Yes, please.
The middle one?
Yeah.
Okay, can you touch this one?
I'll just see if I can
Okay,
get it.
she's talking now.
Keep going. Keep going.
Keep going. It sounds like it's coming on now. Do you want her to keep going?
Is that, hang on, Mike, is that loud enough, Mike, you think? Or,
Turn it up just a little bit more.
okay. Keep going just a little bit. Let me,
Okay, keep going just a little bit more. Okay.
okay. That's about as good as I can go. without blowing us out.
Okay, sounds good.
Thank you.
That should work out.
Okay. Thank you.
Yep. You might turn it up just a little bit more.
That's
Andy's-
without me.
Getting feedback.
Yeah, I'm just worried that it'll.
Yeah. Well, it's loud up here, but it may not be so much down there.
Right. Hello, it's on. We're good. Yeah, I can do that. Yeah, probably. And it's out of focus.
It's focusing on the flags waving.
Remember how we used to have to like zoom all the way in and then turn the autofocus? So zoom all the way in. Okay, so now there's an autofocus button that you have to press. There, that's it.
Yeah, that's good.
That's good right there. Yeah. Maybe for now. And then, okay, yeah, that'll do. And I'm gonna start a battery. I'm gonna start a battery charging for him. I've got over an hour left, but I don't want to play that game,
Yeah, I understand
especially not today. Because so far today, things are not going the way I want. So. Yeah, so the live stream is not going to have the alma mater video or the fight song video or bump circumstance. But
Well,
they get to see it.
Right.
Actually, it might. You know, I say that, and now that I think about it, it might because I'm running a whole other cable in. Well, we'll
Did I
find.
turn that down? I did a little bit.
All right. Well, you know, cameras work, the mic works. And yeah, the only way I can do it, so basically when things get like started, I'm gonna go down and I'm gonna switch the mics so that one of them can be heard instead of.
Yeah, that's smart.
Actually, I might do that.
Could have Andy do it.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna call him. I'll go down there and show him what I need. Yay, another trip up the stairs.
Yeah, they need that elevator working, don't they?
Is there any audio? I don't hear anything. Hello? Yeah, hang on. All right. Can we play? Can we get to YouTube from here? I just have to watch between What?
Are they taking all the kids' temperatures when they get to the gate? So why is there such a big gap?
They're taking pictures.
Really?
Yep. Okay. Let me tell you how much fun that was.
Oh, I bet. Does that other one work?
Yeah, they both the others.
Okay.
The fight song and the alma mater work. Yeah, I don't know why I'm not getting audio. I've got it plugged in, but you know what? If they want this to happen again, then they can buy me stuff to make this work.
Yeah.
Seriously, I would love to do this every year. It'd be so much more fun.
Oh, we wouldn't have to drive to the Cox Center.
Right.
Don't have to deal with parking.
And if it was in May, it wouldn't be ungodly hot like this.
Very true. But it'd also be raining too.
True. That's what we have to have we have to have 2 days.
Yeah.
And then an alternate in the gym auditorium. But it wouldn't be that hard.
You could have half of them in the auditorium and half of them in the gym.
Right.
Have like a.
Well, I mean, I could easily like it. Hello? Okay. Yeah, I'm just waiting on them to get there. And I'm charging another battery for you right now. Because with as long as it's taking them to walk them out here, that battery's gonna die. Yeah, I know there's one that's messing up. I'll call about that. 6 years. Right. That one, there's actually a battery sitting on. There should be a red battery by your feet at the right side. That for that one. Yeah. So if it was more than half charged, so it should be good for 2 to 3 hours. No, yeah, it'll be 4 or 5 speeches, walk across, done. Yeah, because this song is 11 and a half minutes long. And not far. We're only 3 rows in. Okay, well, a little bit. We'll wait. There's no sense in doing it right now. Right, exactly. All right. Bye. Yeah.
Testing 1, 2, 3. Woo-hoo! Could you please stand? Is it working? Could you please stand? Carl! Oh, it's working again. Please bear, just be patient. Could you please stand for the pledge of allegiance to the United States of America? Ready? Two. I pledge allegiance to the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
Please join us in the playing of our national anthem. Okay, you may be seated. I don't know how to start except to say, what a start, for this event. And even though our national anthem was not able to be played, we do want to recognize at this time our flag and our nation, and we do want to recognize the national anthem and what it means for our nation. Welcome to the commencement ceremony for Edmond Santa Fe High School for the graduating class of 2020. We are excited, finally, to celebrate the accomplishments of these students. We greatly appreciate the contributions that they have made to Edmond Santa Fe High School and to the Edmond community. As we begin, I would like to introduce some important people who have helped to make today possible. Superintendent Brett Town, our school board member here with us today, Ms. Cynthia Benson, the assistant principals of Santa Fe High School, Kaylin Cole, Bob Dennison, Dave Gibson, and the lady that spent many hours working on this event to make it possible, Senior Class Principal Katherine Johnston. I would also like to recognize our counselors, Deanna Fleck, Linda Hood, Lindsay Williams, Stephanie Hansen, Jerry Williams, and Aaron Bickle. Not with us today is our school psychologist, Leah McBride. These next 4 people have worked very hard to make today possible, even though we've had a few glitches. We're going to go ahead and roll with it, and we just tested the microphones right before we started, so we apologize for the adjustments we've had to make, but I really do appreciate the hard work of our senior class sponsors, Susan Newman, Alyssa Friesen, and our broadcasting teachers, Kyle Hawkins and Carl Hawkins. I also want to recognize our Santa Fe faculty and staff who are here today. They got up very early this morning to be here, to be a part of this celebration with you. So Santa Fe faculty and staff, please stand at this time. And now I want to recognize some adults and some students worthy of special recognition. If you are a parent, a grandparent, or a guardian, please stand at this time, and students, help us recognize them. Thank you. If you are a military veteran, are currently serving in the military, or are a student who will be joining the military soon, please stand at this time and be recognized. Thank you. We truly appreciate your service to our country. A number of our students have gone above and beyond the call of community service by serving in their communities. And we have a special cord to recognize these students. If you are a student who received a community service cord recognizing over 100 hours of community service outside of school, or if you've completed 100 hours outside of school and were not able to get a cord before today's ceremony, please stand at this time and be recognized. Thank you. These students are the ones making a difference out in our community, as are all of our students. I also want to recognize some of our students that have achieved some amazing things, not just this year, but during their entire high school career. If you are a valedictorian or salutatorian, please stand at this time. Thank you. If you are a member of National Honor Society, please stand. Thank you. And now, just to show how well-rounded our school is, I'm going to announce some other things that we want to recognize today. If you are a student who has won an individual or team award in fine arts, meaning band, orchestra, vocal music, speech, debate, or drama, if you have won an individual or a team award during your time in high school, please stand at this time. Thank you. If you are a student who has won an individual or team award in athletics, please stand. If you're a student who has won an individual or team award in a career program such as Family and Consumer Science, DECA, FFA, BPA, or TSA, please stand at this time. If you have competed in our award-winning robotics program, please stand. And if you have won an individual or team award in an academic competition, please stand. Please stand if you have participated in Double Wolf Dare Week to raise almost $1 million over the past 4 years for charities. Everyone should be standing right now. And parents, we want to especially recognize our students this year when they raised over $300,000 for Fight for the Forgotten. Please stand if you have participated in one or more community service projects not connected to DWDW. And finally, students who have received scholarships or financial aid to attend either a college program or a career program, please stand. Today is a celebration of the excellence of the class of 2020 and what they have done for Edmond Santa Fe High School. I think, as you can see, all of our students have a role to play in making our school a success. At this time, I want to recognize our valedictorian speakers to come and give their graduation speeches. Our first speaker is Miss Lauren Smith.
How is everyone's spring break? What an honor it is to speak to my fellow graduates, the class of 2020. None of us planned our senior year to unfold the way it has. None of us even expected to have a graduation ceremony just a couple of months ago. But we have all worked hard to get here. We've studied late into the night, written countless essays, stressed over Shakespeare, and cried over chemistry. My high school isn't just about academics. It's a place where we've grown. We've made lifelong friendships, had our first heartbreak, and survived the traffic jams in the Santa Fe parking lot. That reminds me, who should I talk to get a 25% refund on my parking permit? With me, yeah.
If I had to describe the class of 2020 with one word, it would be persistent. We are the babies of 9/11. Born into a world of uncertainty. And here we are, entering our adulthood in the shadow of the coronavirus pandemic. The fact that we are united here today proves that no matter what the circumstances are, we are a class that never gives up. We see things through until the end. I mean, that's why I'm still trying to win the Zach and Cody Danimal sweepstakes. What I'm trying to say is, persistence beats resistance. I want everyone to say that with me. Persistence beats resistance. When the road before you gets rocky, don't run from your obstacles. Face them and persevere through them. When you don't get that job you want, keep going. Yeah! When you lose a loved one, keep going. When you feel alone, pick yourself up, dust yourself off, hold your head high, and keep going. Author James N. Watkins put it best. He said, a river cuts through rocks not because of its power, but because of its persistence. So my fellow graduates, go out there and carve your own grand canvas. Thank you and good luck.
Our next speaker is Miss Caitlin Lody.
Good morning. On behalf of the Commencement Ceremony, I would like to welcome you. Now, as I would have loved to enjoy all of you on a nicer cruise rather than today, on a plane vacation, I would love for the class to gather and all together around that time, especially when it's a morning time. I hope there will be a pleasant and that all those questions have a very consist of some of the most remarkable people that we have ever met. From women stage references to a singer and manager to the players at the bar, everything encompassing the self-explained stories of our lives. However, let me be clear so that no one gets the note that the celebrated essence of together is the reserve. I am Miss Lord Amanda Crawford, here as well as some of the husbands, guests, and their parents. While we aren't going to stay here, none of us we were in the middle of a well-loved pandemic, and I know and we knew that all of our lives and possible times remained unanswered. I remember my summer thinking of the first ceremony, first year in the company, where as a coach I would get to watch the class of first year finals with my class. That was amazing, as well as when we were able to be able to finish the night having been so much fun. That was magical. And I think when we left the class to go home, we'll never forget the dancing farewell during prom and spending afternoons with our friends and family. And most importantly, I will never forget the sacrifice that people have to make to us. Remember how people would talk honest and how our hearts would close together at the end, and how our hearts were words and hands would touch. Now, above all those events that we love so much, and something that matters so much, and still is impactful and has developed into our friendship. Our wedding function in the past has very significantly impacted our friendship. It has changed us and molded us into the person that we are today. This wedding will have so much love because it not only means that the memories we make will remain forever together. Thank you.
Our next speaker is Grant Benson.
So remarkable for our experience with an opportunity to give a speech. And I started to have ideas that would come to not just jot it down. It became somewhat of a habit, and it kept going, even after the pandemic. Much later, I heard the graduation was actually still going to happen, so I went back to the classes. They were awesome. But what was fascinating was the evolution. The first class was dripping with self-pity, filled with everything is the worst thing of all time. And the only thought that eases my agony is that everybody else is suffering with our bonus pandemic. Another version, written maybe 2 weeks later, was sad but much more accepting. It talked about straddling the tightrope of life, but continuing on because it continues. It doesn't seem just how complicated it is. With its ups and downs and how this roller coaster is good. Because it makes us more resilient and content. As we endure through to the other side. It wasn't sadness. or it was more hope for the pieces of hope. Stories saying, this is life change. People saying, this is not safety change. You want to rejection, you want to hope. It's not wrong to be sad or even devastated by current life exists as long as we eventually deliver ourselves from this prison we can smell ourselves. For this redemption is no trivial task. It requires faith, friends, assurance in our own way. With these, we can rewrite our own story and invigorate ourselves thanks to the recollection of our perseverance. But since I had all the speeches I wrote at the time that hated the note, I really didn't know if this one was still going to be good now or back when I wrote it, which is 2 months ago. So, I'll leave you with a little bit of something that I know. A little bit of Invictus by William Stanley. The night is not like the first day. Our charge, the punishment of the soul, high in the night. High in the habit. So, class of 2020, in the spirit of cheesy graduation lines, let us set a sail for his hope, set a course for peace. Thanks. Our next speaker is Olivia Hansen.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are celebrating the courageous class of 2020. In March, we left for spring break looking forward to coming back and soaking in every last moment of high school. Although our senior year came to a close a little earlier than we anticipated, the memories we've made and the accomplishments of the class of 2020 will never be forgotten. During a time that has brought many new challenges and obstacles, many have felt isolated or hopeless, but it's important to look back and reflect on all the things we have to appreciate. We live in Edmond, one of the fastest growing cities in our state that was rated #1 best for good in Oklahoma. Our schools provide free and reduced lunch programs for those who need it and have continued to do so throughout distance learning. We always have quality resources to learn with, including textbooks, a full library, and smart boards in every classroom. Furthermore, we were given Chromebooks that provide us with unique ways to learn that wouldn't have been possible without this technology. We have state-of-the-art facilities such as this football stadium, the auditorium, and the gymnasium where we hosted countless games, tournaments, contests, and competitions. All of these benefits were easily available to us at our very own high school. Too often we forget that all of these are benefits that we've been blessed to have when there are so many around the world who can only dream of having the education that we do. Edmond Santa Fe High School provided us with amazing opportunities and prepared us for whatever we may encounter in the future. There's no other group of people I'd rather be graduating with, and I can't wait to see what all we accomplish after today. Always remember to enjoy life as it comes and appreciate everything that comes along with it. I am proud to be an Edmond Santa Fe graduate and even more proud to be a part of the class of 2020 with all of you forever. Thank you.
The C in Protect the Pack, which we say all the time around here, stands for Commit to Excellence. And as I shared earlier, there are so many examples of excellence in the class of 2020. One thing we have always stressed, though, is that excellence does not have to look the same for each individual. For some of you, your excellence is seen in ways that do not receive recognition through awards. Your excellence is part of your character. It is in the relationships and friendships that you have made during your time at Santa Fe. It is in your dedication to community service. It is in your willingness to help others needing help academically. It is in your personality that you shared each school day with students and teachers. And I used to teach senior English, and so I know what that looks like to be a senior English teacher, and I know it's also true in your senior government classes. But there's just something special about senior English and senior government. It seems like those classes, they truly become a family because there's no other grades that are a part of that class. Sometimes you'll have these like classes where you'll have 9th graders, 10th graders, 11th graders, and seniors all mixed together. And what's cool about English and government is that it's only for seniors, it's all for seniors, and that class becomes a family during the course of the year, and everybody in that class contributes to that family. And so every one of you have played a part in the excellence of our school by contributing to those classroom environments, especially during your senior year. It is important to recognize that every graduate in the class of 2020 has achieved excellence in one way or another. One of my favorite current songs is called Together by For King and Country and Kirk Franklin. In that song, there is a phrase that says, "And if we fall together. Oh, and when we will rise together." You have stayed together through the bad. When one of our teams suffered a heartbreaking defeat, when fellow students have experienced personal hardship, and when things haven't always gone your way. You have also been together through the good, the state championships, the musicals and plays, the marching competitions, the academic success, etc., etc. There's so much good to talk about with the class of 2020. As you leave high school and enter the world, please remember to stay together. You may not be together in person, but you can always be together in spirit. Rise together to make our world a better place. I already feel better about the future knowing that the next generation of adults who will be leading it will include graduates of Santa Fe High School, especially the class of 2020. At this time, we are going to award diplomas to the graduates. Superintendent Town, please come forward. It is my honor to present to you the Edmond Santa Fe High School graduating class of 2020.
Senior class of 2020, you finally made it. You might not realize, but these are not unprecedented times, these are historic times. They'll be written about in books forever. I hope that if you've learned anything over the past 5 months, it would be that you have to be resilient. You have to be patient. You have to be determined. You have to give as much grace to others as you expect and have received grace. So, Mr. Hayes, with you having certified that the students seated before us meet the high school graduation requirements set forth by Oklahoma law and the Edmond Public School Board, I would ask that you present for individual recognition Santa Fe High School senior class of 2020. Congratulations, seniors.
Christine Ann Wynn. Sierra Faye Urbach. Kennedy Donnell Fales. Brittany Bin Hui Tu.
Sydney Dawn Adkins. Jokabed Alvarado. Shivadarsan Aravindan. Grant Michael Benson. Timothy Mark Bradford. Morgan Elizabeth Britton. Jarrett Brian Crump. Zoe Sophia Yanakopoulos.
Lauren Michelle Hamilton. Taylor Elise Hankins. Olivia Mae Hanson. Rakeen Tamid Hussein. Raphael Ribai Elogan. Caroline Jill King. Caitlin Ashley Lodi. Helen Elizabeth Lee. Sophie Elizabeth Miller. Josiah Stephen Morgan. Emily Margaret New. Ethan Yishan Ung. Trinity Rayan Ortega.
Anar Puravatar. Fiza Ahmed Sheikh. Lauren Elizabeth Smith. Marley K. Smith. Mael Beth Solorzano. Jada Riley Vick. Nancy Vong. Alexa Lynn Walker. Robert Randall Ward. Joshua Boo Zhu. Reina Zubair.
Sebastian Arias. Gloriana Radik Chartier. Nikita Singh Dadabai.
David Grant Lyon. McKeely Sabring Moore.
Carson Renee Smith. Parker Davidson Vint.
Nicole Mariana Abella. Drake Ryan Albert. Aya Alnaban. Leslie Alvarado. Brittany Nicole Andrews. Saif Ali Asif. Alana Victoria Bedoya Acosta. Dominic Paul Bianchi. Arden Faye Boydston. Catherine Grace Burkhart. Nathan Lawrence Campbell. Bailey Nicole Cartmill. Leah Marie Lee Chapman. Christine Juwan Choi. Kiala Janae Cole. David Matthew Crone. Kaylee Grace Crosley. Kalia Aquila Davis. Alexander Scott Dawson. Allison Paige Dawson. Wen Duong.
Pierce Russell Jones. Brooke Lynn Jones. Hannah Isabella Jackson. Afif Intizar. Elisa Diana Hernandez. Isabella Blythe Hensley. Sage Marie Hansen. Katie Lynn Haley.
Eric Sungbin Cho. Mina Ariana Gutierrez. Haley Renee Grimmick. Caleb Michael Greenwood. Shalina Brooke Flores. Johnny Anaya Foreman. Anjali Salwa Alhaj. Kylie Paige Gibbs. Fahim Fayaz Fahad.
Hayden Charles Love. Raymond Luong. Kyan Kroger. Shreya Kumar. Joseph Kang Lee. Trinity Royana Major. Lauren Christine McCullough. Lauren Rose McKenna. Talia Deborah McMahon. Madison Elaine Meredith. Caitlin Grace Moore. Kylie Nicole Muntz. Thon Van Wen. Ngozi Lisa Omiki.
Rylan Noel Paddleford. Jacob Wesley Paul. Emily Ann Privrat. Kylie Mackenzie Rankin. Armand Youssef Riaz. Eli James Richardson. Precious DeRay Roundtree. Shiley Sunit Sagal. James Alexander Sanderson. Ashley Brooke Seeger. Ashley Nicole Selby. Melina Asrat Samir. Casey Brooke Shera. Sarah Elizabeth Short. Maisel Elise Sims. India Janessa Smith. Jacelyn Kate Stanley. Caitlin Paige Stewart. Gia Han Lei Tran. AKA Han. Maximilian Lucky Jean Wheeler. Chloe Frances White. Emma Kate Williams. Bailey Nicole Willman.
Haram Abugadara. Caden Jonas Atticus. Christian Michael Aguilar. Saad Ola Ahmad. Maris Alarcon. Jordan Devion Alexander. Brooke Diane Allen. Justin Robert Allen. Keelan Wayne Allen. Caleb Lee Alsobrook. Ali Amanjuli. Rebecca Marie Amato. Tremaine Lamar Anderson Jr. Aiden Patrick Archibald. Matthew Tyler Armstrong. Michaela Grace Armstrong. Chase Alexander Arnold. Kylie Cheyenne Arnold. Tion William Ellis Atchison II. Brianne Alexandria Austin. Frankie Joshua Ayala. Elizabeth Jane Ayers. Kayvon Jordan Azar-Sependen. Cameron Cruz Barron. Dylan James Becker. Reagan Nicole Bernard. Caleb Joseph Bilemowitz. Davion Lee Bolding. Brady Dawn Bonner. River Aishan Boudreau. Deonjanae Denise Bowler.
Is it Terrell? Yeah, Terrell.
Alexander Terrell Bradley. Hunter James Brash. Jaden Tyler Dawn Brindle. Brianna Bright. India Lishay Brooks. Maya Alexis Brown. Shariah Monet Bruner. Caitlin Susanna Bryant. Haley Nicole Bryant. Haven Marie Birch. Abigail Dawn Burnett. Jordan DeAnthony Butler. Emma Butler. Jesse Lane Burridge. Makia Tiana Castile. Christopher Edward Kane. Kason Matthew Calvin. Brandon Wesley Caraway II. Elizabeth Faye Carter. Tyree Devon Carter. Lucas Dayton Cassidy. Cheyenne Nicole Cannon. Albiles Maciel Castillo. Natalie Michelle Kavanaugh. Kayla June Charles. Andres Charqueño. Alexis Christensen. Gavin William Clark. Elizabeth Morgan Clontz. Kobe Jordan Cole. Savion Coleman. Jasmine Marie Colquitt. Abby Marlowe Condict. Ishmael Latrell Coppage. Katrina Marie Courtney. Braden Lee Cox. Haley Lynn Crawford. Janessa Katina Cribb. Ponciano Tomas Cruz. Anna Grace Kusher. Crimson Stone Dalrymple. Denise Rose Duckeye. Lillian Pearl Davis. Michael Dustin Davis. Randall O'Neill Davis. Zachary Paul Davis. Noah David Day. Liberty Grace Varia DeGeorge.
Not your middle name?
Justice Connie. Elijah Garland Dew. Travis Daniel Dexter. Jasmine Charday Dickerson Banks. Jaden Dixon. River Christian Dirksen. Kenny Jang Doe. Hannah Michelle Douglas. Robert Craig Douglas II. Jonathan Thomas Downing. Margaret Claire Doyle. Taylor Alicia Duncan. Brianne Nicole Elwell. Lauren Isabella Emerson. Erin Emily Feely. Gavin Michael Graham. Marion Elizabeth Gordon. Maggie Rose Gokenauer. Juliana Georgia Glimp. Gracie Renee Ging. Megan Grace Fratercangeli. Paul Byron Ferguson. Benjamin Douglas Ferguson. John Tilton Fuller. Jack Frederick Glover. Brianna Nicole Fisher. Aaron Christopher Finnegan.
Isaiah Virgil Hall. Quentin Lee Hanstead. Noah Parker Hand. Hannah Cheyenne Harris. Christopher James Hayward. Joy Reese Gunlack.
Luis Javier Guzman.
Tyson Everett Hayes. Catherine Elizabeth Adair.
Michael Denarance Fitzpatrick Jr. Jacoby Nathan Flowers. Andrew Arturo Guzman.
Lim Patrick Thomas Hooker. Rashawn Xavion Hawley. Bailey Maris Hensley. Lauren Elizabeth Hill. Wyatt Lee Henry. Eli Thomas Henry. Eli Eugene Hellstern. Ariane Damon Jackson. Jackson Campbell James. Jaden Leal Jarvis. Yuna Julie Zhang. Andrew Anthony Jimenez. Dominic Deshaun Johnson. Demonia Johnson. Okay. Anak Su Na Sum Orlando Jones. Destiny Lorraine Jones. Hannah Paige Jones. Jerry Lee Jones III. Gwyneth Kathleen Judah. Jacob Terrell Jude. Ariana Kawai Kiolani Aloha Kaleakini. Isaac Anthony Kammerer. Carson Andrew Kay. Brandon John Keenum. Alberta Susanna Knight. Madison Gabrielle Curley. Jacob Allen King. Tyler Christian Cook. Ethan Andrew Lax. Kenneth William Lancaster. Scott Christopher Lancaster. Lauren Page Larson. Kiera Nicole Lee. Michael Philip Lee McKay. Corian Demond Horbeek. Jordan Thomas Hornick. Eric Warren Lake. Peyton Thomas Lee. Nicole Lauren Kelly. Caitlin Shay King. Logan Reese McKee. Brandon Alexander Lingelbach. Janae Nicole Lofton. Alyssa Deanne Lewis. Ananias Thomas Lemos. Derek Jager Enderleid. Lavitris Brianne Lewis. Michael Sean Lewis Jr. Caleb Paul Lowry. Haley Marie Lopez. Caben Michael Longus. Rico Lee Quitlong McKelvey Jr. Darian Shantez Marshall. N. Daniel Malico. Kristen L. N. Malgett. Connor James Mayfield. Sebastian Jacob Matthews. Iman Asim Noor. Hannah Marie Mosley. Sean Faye Morgan. Aspen Page MacArthur. Daniel Ellis McCullough. Hunter Bruce McWilliams. Cole Christian Methamel. Autumn Hope McCart. Alexandra Elizabeth McDaniel. Emma Faith McIntyre. Joshua Garrison Miles. Connor James Millington. Caitlin Sue Millington. Caleb Latrell Mitchum. Brady Campbell Knoll. Alan Wynn. Tommy Min Wynn. Emma Catherine Meinhold. Deanna Alejandra Murray. Haley Nero. Michael David Mueller. Nathan Byron Millen. Anthony Medina. Jalen Shamon Norton. Alexis Nailani Ocasio Fajarin. Scheherazade Sherry Nyala Olivan. Jorgen Taylor Olson. Hannah Marie Ondak. Morgan Victoria Oppegard. Garrett David Oni.
Dalton Garrett Payne. Rataya Rang. Matthew Ezreal Poza. Gabriel Martins Pope. Brian Pinto. Demi Nicole Pierce. Dimitri LaShawn Peterson. Tristan Cole Taseg Perez. Nixon Judd Pettit. Avery Lee Phillips. Andy Shea Presley. J. Jerome Pickens. Natalie Percival. Kylie Isabella Price. Marco Aurelio Puentes Mendez. Jalen Dante Lamont Reiser. Tanner Braden Randall. Selvie Sue Russell. Taylor Christian Russell. Tyler Dustin Russ. Austin James Rose. Chelsea Renee Roche. Jason Ramey Sanger. Mahi Sharfa Shah. Isla Marie Saucier. Jaden Liliana Seward. Noah Lee Rice Morgan. Emily Jean Rivera. Mason Chase Rice. Michaela Leanne Rella. Yamasi Johans Red Eagle. Andrew Leland Michael Reber. Connor James Smith. Garrett Rowe Simmons. Brianna Nicole Seville. Jasmine Janae Short. Brianna Danae Shepard. Ramaya Roy Revels. Colby Christopher Shepherdson. Michelle Shatuk. Isaiah Davion Smith. Shanacy Diane Smith. Dimitri Maximilian Sutherland. Sela Sky Spain. Zoe Brooke Spencer. Sophia Louise Spino. Hayden Wilson Stafford. Grayson Lynn Steele. Maya Ariel Stewart. Riley Mikkel Stewart. Ashley Rachel Sturgeon. Layla Zayshawn Sultan. Jamaica Joy Renee Tolliver. Grace Elizabeth Thompson. Alejandro Ugarte Berga. Deshayla Tamia Thompson. Abigail Grace Taylor. Dorian Duke Tate.
Derica Desiree Talley.
Yeah. Derica Desiree Talley. Donovan Dwayne Vickers. Eric Babila Vatmia. Cindy Mai-On Vu. Allison Brooke Wade. Honesty Marie Walker. Alexa Lene Vance. Danielle Nicole Robinson. Jessica April Vaughn. Abigail Valise Magana. Quentin Maurice Walters. Benjamin Adam Warden. Jessica Grace White. Madison Riley White. Madison Renee Watson. Taylor Dawn Watson. Dale Lamonte Williams. Jalen Malik Williams. Congratulations. Chloe Aaliyah Mae Williams. Luke Adam Weeks. Braden Manning Wernley. Jax Ross Whipple. Alasia Michelle Wilson. Ethan Owen Wilson. Micah Gabriel Lavon Wilson. Patrick Shannon Wilson. Elani Nicole Wren.
Stand right here, honey.
Jeremiah Edmond Wolf Cochran. Alasia Titsworth. Gabriel Isaiah Vandenberg. Nang Ying Ying. Abdallah Ahmed Zaki.
As our seniors make their way back to their seats, I would like to invite our class officers for the class of 2020 to please join me on the stage. I will call their names as they make their way up. President Christine Wynn. Vice President Sierra Erbach. Secretary Brittany Tu. And Treasurer Kennedy Fells. Here in a minute, your senior class officers are going to give you directions to move your tassel from the right to the left, announcing you as officially graduated. But before they do that, we need to pass the torch on to next year's students for Edmond Santa Fe. And I'm going to turn it over to our senior officers here in a second to do that. Parents, as we are dismissed today, we are going to dismiss in a certain way. And graduates, you can help us. Graduates, you are going to be dismissed through the gate behind me underneath the scoreboard. The graduates will exit through that gate, and then you will go either right or left, depending on whether your parents were on the home side or the visitor side bleachers. We would ask that you meet your parents outside the stadium in the parking lot rather than having congestion build up around the exits. So please, parents, help us with that. If you can meet your graduates outside of the stadium in the parking lot rather than meeting them right at the exit area. Okay, so that's how we will dismiss here in a few minutes, but at this time, I want to turn it over to Christine Wynn, our senior class president.
We, class of 2020, want to symbolically pass the torch to class of 2020. Okay, class of 2020, rise. You may now move your tassel to your left side. Congratulations, class of 2020.
Thank you for joining us today. Everybody have a great day. Thank you.
With the setting of